Hi everyone, my name is Maria Herrera and I wanted to do this video just to kind of experiment on how diet would affect um, any inflammation and or joint pain that came with having Sjogren syndrome. I was diagnosed with Sjogren's back in December of 2012. Before that, I had been sick for almost a year. Just came down with a virus, and then I never got quite well. Saw an ENT, and after several visits of just feeling worse and worse, he finally suggested that I might have Sjogren syndrome. I remember getting in the car and just getting on my phone, looking up Sjogren's, and I'd never heard of it before. I didn't even know how to spell it. And so I started reading about it. It sounded like a lot of the symptoms that I had. Because I didn't get better, my family practitioner went ahead and referred me to a rheumatologist. I saw her and she did extensive blood work, and I saw her numerous times. She even had me go for a lip biopsy. And everything came back normal. And so I could barely function. I was still trying to work full time. I was tired and scared and depressed because I really thought that everybody thought I was making up how bad I felt. I was unable to cook or clean or just deal with my children. I would go to work every morning, and um, I didn't even have to drive myself to work. My husband drove. We carpooled together. He would pick me up after work. I would get in the car and go back to sleep. Get home, eat something for about 10 minutes, and then I would go back to sleep again, and wouldn't wake up until the next morning. And so I did that for a little while until I finally wasn't able to work anymore. And so I think for the last year, um, I just have been not feeling well overall. It seems like I get new symptoms all the time. And, oh, I forgot to finish my story about the rheumatologist. So, my lip biopsy did come back negative, and my rheumatologist basically said, you have all the clinical symptoms of Sjogren's, but your lip biopsy came out negative, so you have fibromyalgia. Um, and there's nothing else I can do for you. I can't give you the medication because it's like cancer medication and it will burn you from the inside out. And so I am unable to do anything for you. I looked for another rheumatologist. It took me a few months to get into her, but she came highly recommended, and this rheumatologist sent me to a salivary specialist. Um, who helped do all kinds of testing on the function of my salivary glands and the flow of my saliva. I didn't even know there was such a thing. But she also requested the same slide that my previous doctor, um, the lip biopsy that had come back negative, she requested those slides and had them reread with her pathologist, and they came back positive for Sjogren syndrome. Not only was I positive for Sjogren syndrome, but I also was at a stage 4, which is the most severe. Um, and so with that just came a lot of relief that I could just breathe and feel like people should believe me. But I obviously don't look sick a lot of the time, and so that still happens. But I think for the last year, I've just been really having a pity party. And, just letting myself rest when I need to rest. But, if my kids went to school during the day, and then I was able to get up and, fix dinner or clean the house or whatever as I needed to. Um, so it's been easier just to be at home and just kind of work on healing myself. A few days ago, I was online just frustrated about how I'd been feeling, and a friend of mine sent me a message that basically said, "Hey, I have a friend that was diagnosed with lupus, and she changed her diet, and it just dramatically changed the way she felt, and so I decided I would give that a try. So this is my third day that I've um, tried to eat strictly a vegan diet. I drink coconut milk, which I've done for a while just because I have found that milk is hard on me. Um, but other than that, no meat, just veggies. And um, so, yeah, this is my third day. And I love fruit and veggies, and so that hasn't been an issue. Just trying to see how it will improve my health, if any. Um, I think it's going okay. I thought it would be a lot harder. I'd done it for about 3 weeks previously, just because I was fasting and praying about some things, but and I remember that being a time where I had never really felt much better. And so, because of that, I wanted to go back and see how I felt, just completely changing my diet altogether and eliminating all animal products, um, and just seeing how that goes. So, it's day 3. I feel pretty good. I'll have to say today I felt like I had a little bit more energy. I was out all day running errands, and I got to go to the farmer's market, and so that was fun, and I hadn't been out of the house in a little while. So we'll see. I'm going to try to follow this routine, to do it for about 60 to 90 days. I'm going to say 60 because the further I go out, the more it seems like an eternity. But I definitely want to change if it helps decrease some of these symptoms, and I definitely want to change the way that I eat just permanently. So thanks for watching, and I'll keep you updated. Bye.